Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the number one biggest green window jump shot in NBA 2K23 next gen and current gen. I'm going to be on next gen for this video, but as always, all these jumpers will also work for current. Now I'll give you guys the number one biggest green window jump shot for each position or like category. And then I'll also give you guys like multiple alternate jump shots in case you can't unlock the one I give you. I promise you, you'll find a jump shot that will work for your build. Really quick, before we do up into things, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow me on TikTok and my second channel, and let's hop right into it. Okay, so for jump shot number one, this is going to be our guard jump shot. This is going to be a jump shot that I don't think I've seen a lot of people use. Base Jalen Brunson with release 1 Reggie Jackson and release 2 Stephen Curry. You guys see, based on the release speed, this thing is wicked fast. So definitely for a point guard jump shot, it's very, very good. And as well, you do only need an 84 3-point rating to unlock this jumper. Release height, this is an A-. This really doesn't matter that much. Defensive immunity, this is also at an A-, which is definitely very, very helpful for a guard jumper. And then timing impact is at a B-. If you guys haven't tried out this Jalen Brunson jump shot, you might be sleeping on it. It's very, very similar to LaMelo Ball, but just way easier to green. Like, LaMelo Ball is very, very good and a ton of people are using it, but if you really like LaMelo Ball, maybe just try out this jump shot for a few games. You might notice like a pretty big or pretty small increase in greens. Definitely, me personally, I love the LaMelo Ball jump shot, but this thing is much, much better. All around, of course, this jump shot has a massive green window, making it very easy to green. And as well, it's absolutely crazy both off the dribble and off the catch, which is super good for all play styles. As well, if you are the type of guy that just fades a ton of 3-pointers, this is still very, very good. So if you're a sweaty guard that just loves fading, this is definitely quite a good option. As well, it's a very, very consistent jump shot in my opinion that is very, very easy to learn and very easy to pick up. Some jump shots I found take a ton of work and a ton of practice to learn how to time the jump shot and learn its cue, but the jump shot right here is definitely quite good. I already kind of said this, but if you're a primary ball handler, this thing is very, very good due to the fact that it's good off the dribble and it's extremely fast. Now for the cue of this jump shot, if you don't know what a cue is, it's pretty much something that indicates you when to release square, so that way you can time your jump shot correctly. A cue can be a very wide variety of things, from your player's heels clicking to like your player's wrist snapping. But for the cue of this particular jump shot, you're going to want to look at the ball. Pretty much as soon as you start holding square, or even before, start looking at the ball and track it as early as possible. Then you're pretty much going to want to wait and release square when the ball's as close to your player's head as possible. So pretty much just like right here. Now do keep in mind that I play on early release timing, so if you're playing on very early, late, or very late, then you might need to change your cue if you're using no meter. Now if you guys can't unlock that jump shot right there, or you just don't like it, then I will give you guys a few alternate jumpers. Now if you guys have a super high 3-point rating, then you guys can use base Stephen Curry with release 1 15% Damian Lillard and 85% Stephen Curry as well. You do need a 91 3-point rating to unlock this jumper. Now if you guys have a super low 3-point rating, then I recommend going with base Cole Anthony with release 1 Nickeil Alexander-Walker and release 2 Ellington with 41-59 London. You only need a 75 3-point rating to unlock this jump shot, so majority of you guys will be able to unlock this jumper right here. And if you can't, then honestly, to be honest, you really shouldn't be shooting. I mean, I'm sure you can shoot with like a 73-point rating, but as of right now, I haven't tested any 73-point rating jump shots, so I can't really help you guys. Might be coming soon in a future video. Alright, so moving on to the swing section of this video. For the first jump shot, and the best jump shot in my opinion, is going to be base Kyle Kuzma with release 1 Rudy and release 2 Lonzo Ball. You can see all around the stats are pretty mediocre. For release height, this is at a C+, which honestly really doesn't matter. Defensive immunity, this is at a B+, which is definitely very, very nice. And then timing impact, this is at a C-. Now your stats might change a little bit. I am 6'5", so I can get 4 out of 4 speed. So if you're on like a 6'9" build or something, your jump shot might be a little bit slower and your stats might change a tiny bit, but really not that much at all. You guys might be a little bit skeptical of the timing impact rating, but from what I found, as long as you don't have like D timing impact, it really does not matter whatsoever. Like the difference between a C timing impact and a B timing impact is probably like 1, maybe 2 3-point ratings. So like really it does not matter whatsoever. But what does matter is the ability to time this jump shot correctly, which is probably the most important thing I look for in a jump shot. The jump shot is super smooth, which is the main reason why a ton of people are using it. As well, it has a massive green window and is very good off the catch. The jump shot is probably best suited for like off the ball players. It's not really like a 3-point hunting guard jump shot, if that makes sense. So if you made a 6'5" point guard that's actually more like a play shot than it is like a rim runner, then maybe this isn't the best jump shot for you. Now for the cue of this jump shot, what you're gonna want to do is look above your player's head, and you're basically just gonna want to wait until you see the ball, and then as soon as you see the ball, just release square. So basically I just aim to release square like right here. Then boom, if you release square at this point consistently, then it's also going to be green consistently. Now for a few alternate jump shots, first is going to be base James Harden with 75% Rudy and 25% Kennard. For the jump shot, you need an 84 3-point rating. And this jump shot is much more of like a guard jump shot, while the Kyle Kuzma jump shot is more of like a big man jump shot. There's honestly so many play styles when it comes to swings. Like this is the category for all different builds. Now, if you guys have a pretty low 3-point rating, we're talking 72, then I'd recommend running with Hernan Gomez for the base, with release 1 Rudy and release 2 Nickeil Alexander-Walker. If you're bundling, go 45-55. This is honestly just a very, very slept on jump shot. Like, it's just super easy to time consistently. It's honestly insane. Now, if you guys have an even lower 3-point rating, then you can run with Giannis Antetokounmpo with release 1 Nickeil Alexander-Walker and release 2 Precious with 60-40 bundling. Yeah, definitely a very good option that's also extremely easy to green. Now for our last category of jump shots, this is going to be our big man 6'10" jump shots. And for the jump shot, I'd recommend going with base Chris Bosh with release 1 Dirk and release 2 Alex Len. You guys can just see these grades right here are honestly just very cool to see. You guys see you're going A-, A- for release height, defensive immunity, and timing impact, and then A release speed, which is probably the most important category. Honestly, I don't think grades matter as much as some people think. Besides release speed, that's definitely very important. But it is cool to see so many A's. Now, this jump shot right here is definitely a very easy to green. It's also one of those jump shots that's very good with delay for some reason. So if you're on like a TV or you're playing like on a different server than you normally play on, then this was a very good option. It's gonna work from everywhere on the floor, especially the corners. It's elite from the corners, and as well as really good with or without meter. Now this base Chris Bosh jump shot is very versatile and will work for all different positions, like different play styles, and as well it's very good for all game mode. Now I know some people don't really like these up releases, but me, I just love them so much. The jump shot does look a little bit weird, but it's definitely very good in my opinion. For the cue of the jump shot, what you're pretty much going to want to do is look at the ball. The ball pretty much comes up above your player's head and then it swings towards the basket. So pretty much what you're going to want to do is while staring at the ball, wait for the ball to kind of get in between the point where it's like between those two motions. So when it's not moving backwards and behind your player's head, and when it's also not swinging towards the basket, you're pretty much going to want to release square. So basically like right when the ball kind of like changes directions, if that makes sense, you're going to want to release square. I know I'm being a little bit confusing. So basically just aim to release square right here and it'll be green every single time. And yeah, that is the big man jump shot. Now for some alternate jump shots that you can also use, if you have a 71 3-point rating, then recommend going with Bam Adebayo with 50% Marvin Bagley and 50% Giannis. Now if you have an even lower 3-point rating, then I'd recommend going with a base Mitchell Robinson with 50% Mitchell Robinson and 50% Giannis. For this jump shot, you only need a 55 3-point rating. If you have like a 60 or something, I don't know what the exact number is, you can actually replace Mitchell Robinson as the upper release with Marvin Bagley. This, in my opinion, makes it a little bit better, but does require a higher 3-point rating. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you did enjoy this video, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. There's 3 other videos on the screen right now, including the best shooting badges in this game and a dribble tutorial. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.